So, Sagittarius, I see what you want is prosperity and stability, but boundaries, order, and power are the challenge. The solution is victory. So being able to overcome, being able to stick to the boundaries, stick to the rules, is going to create a power. Sometimes there's power in, not being the one to go against the grain all the time, being the one to, we all should be thinking outside of the box, but at the same time, we have to be conscious that we're not the only person in the box, okay? So being able to move with the crowd sometimes will get you further than always going against the crowd. So overcoming, this challenge of boundaries and order and power, and overcoming that, and learning to go against the grain, going with the crowd and keeping a routine for a while, and you'll see changes, because that's going to be the root of prosperity. It has to be stability first. In order to be prosperous, you have to be stable. You don't want to just be rich. You can't just think about the money aspect of it all the time. If you want prosperity and you want stability and you want what it looks like when you see old people who just ain't got nothing to do but spend money, you know what I'm saying, and walk around and just, if you want that, that's what stability look like to me anyway. You done grew old, you raised your kids right, and you just basking in the fruits of your labor, and you don't have to worry about them, and they ain't got to worry about you, because you took care of yourself. So if you want that, you're going to have to learn to stick to the boundaries, setting them as well, All right. Sage, Capricorn. So Capricorn, I see something has happened. Something has been taken away. A theft, maybe in the natural. Maybe someone could have stole an idea. Something has been stolen from you. You feel like something has been taken away. And right now, the challenge is the waiting game. Right now, you have to pay the waiting game, making sacrifices to look like regain whatever this loss may have been right here. It's really been on your mind real heavy. But right now, you're just paying the waiting game, the sacrifice, but the solution is going to be temperance, balance, negotiation, you know what I'm saying, working your way through things. Yeah, so it's going to all come together. It's going to all come together as long as you can balance your energy and your time. Temperance is also about balancing energy and time. We were just talking about Capricorns and how they overwork themselves, and it looks like there's been a loss here. And right now, you just in this loo and playing this waiting game, and it's all going to balance out. Just have to balance your energy and time, and don't overwork yourself. You can't do nothing about the weight. all of that working is not going to speed up time. Aquarius. Aquarius, how's Saturn treating you? So I'm an Aquarius, and I'm sorry, y'all. I keep pulling these same cards. So, time to go, Aquarius. Time to go. Departure. Time to go. But the challenge is travel. How you going to get there, right? And the solution, the King of Swords. And, you know, swords, that's all about mental energy. And Aquarius is an air sign, so strong-willed clarity. So making a decision, standing on it, and getting up out of here. Departure. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm irritated by this reading because this is the third time. If I pull, Babe can verify I keep pulling these same cards. Aquarius. So I must not be the only one. Message. Well, can we all get together and tell whoever to send them fucking funds? And I do it. Pisces. Jupiter is currently in Pisces. Got us all feeling like we ready to go back to church. You ready to go find the Lord? Who is God really? Asking all those questions about life and stuff like that, and looking at everything in a bigger perspective. You know, Jupiter and Pisces, all that stuff. Gets real deep in the subconscious because Pisces live in their own world. People call Pisces delusional. They are a little bit, but it worked for them. It works for them. So Pisces, what's up? And look what I pulled up, the Queen of Coins, of course. Generous, caring, nurturing. But you need some rest. Pisces needs some rest. You definitely need some rest. #2121. Success and completion of the world. So Pisces is looking like you've been, you know, taking care of people, taking care of everyone, and you need some rest. You need some rest. You need some rest. You've done well. Okay, you've done well. You've done well, and you'll be rewarded for it. but you got to get some rest, okay? Don't overwork yourself or push yourself into a corner where you end up blowing up on everybody, okay? And then that just reverses all the good work you did. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, you know, you've been taking care of everyone, taking care of everything, and making sure things have been getting done. And it's just time for you to get some rest. And you'll be rewarded for it. Well, okay? Well. Aries. Spicy. A lot of emotion. So, I see right now we are dealing with the past and second chances. You know what I mean? We're just dealing with transformation. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with things that happened in the past. Getting second chances, giving second chances. You know, judgment. You know what I'm saying? Where we put things on the scale and we decide what we are going to leave in the past and what do we need to rectify in order for things to balance out in the future. So right now I see the challenge. It's a love card. It's a love card. You know, got some confusion going on here. So, you know, just take the lessons that you have learned from the past, and it looks like, you know, you got some options for your happily ever after, but weigh it out, weigh it all out, weigh it all out. You want Vegas or you want Manhattan, baby? What you want? But remember, justice is blind, but emotions are not. Emotions feel everything. And hear and see and how you going through all these different changes and routes and possibilities and ways you could go. You know, just learn from the past. Don't make the same mistake twice. Take the emotions out of it. Aries. What's after Aries? Taurus. Taurus, is that you? All right, Taurus, I see you also have took a loss You took a loss as well. And the challenge that you're having is like getting the private time to wrap your mind around it. Okay. Finding the space to be able to wrap your mind around what happened. But the solution is maybe you need to talk to someone, a dependable man that's trustworthy, somebody that's good with money or finances or things like that to kind of help you get your mind around it, because it looked like you took a loss here and you're trying to ground yourself to really get in a solitude space, get the mental space. You can't get the alone time to really get through it. So, you know, try to get in touch with a mentor, somebody you know that's really good with money, that can handle money, to kind of help you deal with whatever the loss is. Cancer. All right, Cancer. So it looks like you've been in hermit mode. You've been spending time with yourself. Been in solitude. Right now, it looks like the challenge that you're having is the risk that you want to take, making a new beginning, your fresh start. How do I get my fresh start? And I also see some loss and some sadness here, some emotional things that you may be going through. So right now, with you being in hermit mode, and you ready for your fresh start, you ready to take a risk. It looks like it's gonna have to be some breaking apart here. It's gonna have to be some breaking up going on. Whatever situation that you may be tied to that may be draining you emotionally, you're going to have to let that go if you're going to travel, if you're going to take the risk, if you're going to go for the new beginning. Right now, you just kind of isolated yourself, but still being attached to the wrong people, that's going to be draining to you. So, if you're ready to move forward, if you're ready to get your new beginning, then you're going to have to cut some stuff off. And yes, it's going to hurt. And you know what? It ain't always like romantic relationships. They're not the ones that hurt the worst. Sometimes it's like your best friend or your mama. That hurt. Very good. that is some crazy stuff. You know, just all type of connections we done made coming up that, you know, don't mean we going on the same path just because we cross paths. Whoopie whoop. Leo. Yo. All right, Leo, I'm also seeing some loss, and that's not uncommon because Uranus is in Taurus, so things are a little shaky when it comes to money around here, but hopefully they shake up in our favor when it's all over. So let's see. Leo, loss. What's the challenge? Generosity. Progress and determination. So Leo, in order to recover from this loss, you're going to have to look at it from a more caring, generous standpoint. You know, things change, you know, things happen, things shift, especially now things are shifting. But the ultimate outcome is forward progression. So, you know, kind of moving forward from it and just looking at it from a more generous standpoint. You know, just trying to get the favor of the coins on your side has been a challenge, but the ultimate outcome is progress. So keep progressing and you'll recover what was lost. Virgo, you've been too generous. You're being too generous. You're gonna get bored with that though. So I mean that's just who you are though. You're generous. You care about people, like to nurture people, but you've been too generous lately. You've been a little too generous. And, you know, the ultimate outcome is that you're going to get emotionally bored with these relationships. So, you know, ease up a little bit. Ease up. Don't be just giving it all away. Giving away all your stuff, Virgo. You know that's who you are, though. That's okay. You are appreciated for it by the right people. But right now, they come up in cups. Something that you're emotionally attached to, you're going to get bored with that. Libra. 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 Libra, I learned that word in Spanish yesterday. Do it mean press? I was trying to do a Spanish call yesterday and it was crazy. But whatever. So I just kind of tried to Google. Okay, so I see some financial stuff going on here too, Libra. Just a little different though. Like you were excluded out of something, you were left out of something, and it may have messed with your money a little bit. Something that you might have missed out on. The challenge I see here though is the past. A past friend, past relationship, or something kind of like attached to that. What the solution is going to be here is boundaries. Boundaries. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Did you move my camera? You moved my camera, didn't you? Yeah. So I also see some financial loss here. The past in the way. Gotta set the boundaries. Wait. No, I just gave you first toast fix. Stop it. Seriously. All right, so I see you've been really getting into more of a creative and confident space, Scorpio. But it looks like you are having a crisis of faith right now, that you are having some really deep emotional things going on with you right now. Stop. So, Scorpio. So I see you really being into your creativity, getting into your confidence, really getting into your passion, and really finding yourself, which is a good thing. But it also looks like you are having a crisis of faith right now. You know, you have some really deep emotions going on and things that you are dealing with at this time, probably especially under this moon. And I'm talking about balance and shadow, between shadow and light. But the solution is that, you know, it's time for you to be honest, and it's time for you to be independent and stand on what you're going to stand on, you know, for your mental health, for the sake of your mental health, okay? It's time to be honest, time to be independent, and time to go ahead and step up into who you are, okay? Queen. All right, y'all, I gotta go to work. So if you did decide to click on the tarot reader videos, because I did do these videos separate, just so I could upload them faster, and then for people who just want tarot, they can just go to tarot. That's fine with me. And people who go on astrology, they can, you know, watch that as well. But if you did come to this tarot video, please go check out the astrology one too, because there is some vital information in there that can really help you boost your confidence, boost your energy this week, okay? So, I love y'all, and peace out.